Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CYTR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red line annotations are coming from. And definitely some updates here that need to be made. First thing I will say is that the chart has lost some of its attractiveness. Now, before you start throwing stones at me, there's a massive difference between losing attractiveness and being totally ruined. The chart is by no means totally ruined. How has it lost some of its attractiveness? Well, for those of you that have watched the videos in the past, you should know where I'm going with this, and it all revolves around the purple line there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. And as I've said in past videos, hey, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full control, the bulls are in full health, no questions asked. Well, after today's price action, not only has the price, broken below it, but it separated some to the downside. Again, does that mean that everything's totally ruined? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the chart doesn't look as good as what it did when the price was just cruising beautifully up above that purple line. So sure, the price can certainly get back up above there, but as it stands right now, yeah, the price and the chart doesn't quite look as strong and as attractive as it once did. But again, by no means am I sitting here saying that means that everything is totally ruined. So with that being said, though, I do want to map out one of these levels of support here that really has made itself known over the past couple of days. And that's right there at 77 cents. I mean, you can see looking back here on several different instances, the bears have tried to press the price down through that 70-cent mark, including, this afternoon. But every single time, the bulls have been doing a great job of holding strong. So 77 cents is, that current level of support where there's clearly buyers sitting there. So keep an eye on that going forward. In the event that level cannot hold up as support, next area of support to keep an eye on, right around the 71-cent mark. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, yeah, 90 cents right here, $1 still those levels of resistance. But before we talk about any of those, it just circles back to a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And the purple line was a level of support, but now that the price is below it, you would expect it to act as resistance, and it's actually already acted as resistance right there. You can see on that bounce up, immediately got rejected. So again, before we're talking about doing battle with 90 cents and $1, price first has to get back above that purple line. So all in all, the overall chart is still perfectly fine. And right now, just obviously a deeper and longer term consolidation here. So we'll see if the bulls can build an overall higher base or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.